So these are cakes eventually. Assalamualaikum. 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 Hey, so guys, this is Average313 and today we are going to be doing a 200 subscriber special. Is it dark? Okay, you can see me now. We're going to be doing a 200 subscriber special video for today, and I'll be answering some of your Q&A questions that you guys gave me on Instagram. Currently, we're going to be doing it outside our house, and I'll be filming it throughout my whole neighborhood because we haven't been going outside for a very long time. It's been more than a month since we've been confined and restricted inside the comfort of our own homes and shelter. Now I thought it would be a nice idea to go outside and just answer some of the Q&A questions that you guys gave me on Instagram. I hope that won't be any problems caused between me and the police or authorities, because it's just me inside the confines, inside the proximity of my own neighborhood. So yeah, and just now I gave my neighbor some banana cakes that my mom made, and she thought it would be nice to give the neighbor some cakes during this holy month of Ramadan. So without further ado, we'll be answering some of the questions that you guys gave me, and let's begin. And right now I thought it would be a nice idea, a good idea to be doing and answering those Q&A questions at the park, at the playground around my neighborhood. Okay, I think it'll be a good, nice idea if we can just sit at the swing. Alright, so let's begin our first question. Okay, the first question comes from Nakib Saleh, and he said, Tanya. Thanks, bruh. Okay, the second question comes from Putra Vasril, and he said, kalau jadi lawyer, kau cenderung criminal law ke? And I couldn't see what he wrote down here, but let's just assume that other types of lawyer. Well, to be honest, personally, for me, I think if I were to become a lawyer, I think, and I would really like to be interested in be able to understand or have the expertise or professional field or capabilities in every type of law, if possible. But for now, I'll be prioritizing on contracts, business, company employment law, industrial law maybe, and perhaps criminal as well. So I think those are the two main priorities in the field of law that I'd like to be having when I become a lawyer in the near future. So yeah. So the next question is from Mira_1125, and she asked, what made you want to study law and to be a lawyer? And I also can't see what she wrote down here, but I don't know what she wrote down there. But then what inspired me to become a lawyer? Well, to be honest with you guys, I actually never wanted to become a lawyer in the first place. You know, ever since I was a little kid, I was a little boy, I actually wanted to become a pilot. I wanted to go and fly the skies. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to hear that lady speak at the airport through the announcements every day. I want to wear a visor cap. I want to wear that suit. I want to hold a briefcase every day. I keep on switching my careers. I want to become Ultraman. I want to become a soldier. I wanted to be a businessman. I wanted to have my own jewelry shop. But then it all dawned into me, and completely, I wanted to become an architect when I was 12 years old. When I was 12, I had the future. I had the vision that I wanted to become an architect. I wanted to draw. I wanted to have my own blueprints. I wanted to construct skyscrapers, monuments, great wonders of the world, such as, you know, in KL, you have the KLCC, you have the Twin Towers, and during my childhood, that was my inspiration. I wanted to go inside the building. I wanted to go to the topmost floor of the Twin Towers, the KLCC, and see the whole world a bird's eyes view. I wanted to build and construct buildings in Abu Dhabi, the ones that look so weird. I want to build all those skyscrapers. I want to build all of those interesting mosques like the Hagia Sophia. Like, again, as I aged, I grew up, I started to change. I became more interested in history. I became more interested in literature and language. During that time, I wanted to become a lecturer in that kind of field. I wanted to teach people. I wanted to share my ideas, share my knowledge, and share my opinions and views of the world and through what I am very passionate about what I love to say, about the things that I want to tell everybody. It inspires so many people, young generations out there, that the world is so expansive and huge. It is boundless, and you can still be free to get that knowledge and wisdom. But now I am studying law and I want to become a lawyer. And that decision, that choice was actually made by my parents. During my UPU, I actually registered to take architecture and as well as social sciences on my UPU. But then my parents persuaded me and told me that I should take a law course on my UPU, and here I am right now, and not a single time, not a single second that I even regretted doing that in the first place. And I will be much happier to be and see myself in my current situation taking law and enjoying it and be thrilled of it, having time of my life. And I really hope that one day, once I complete and graduate law, I can become a successful lawyer in the near future. Alright, thank you for the question, Mira. And we'll be moving to the next question, which comes from Anis Nadira, right? And she asked, dream goal berapa? I have so many dreams and goals and ambitions in my life right now, because I have planned and outlined what I want to do once I graduate studying in UiTM SHAH. I can't count how many dream goals I have, but this is what I have to say. If I were to graduate from UiTM SHAH, I'll be thinking of pursuing my studies to UIA, get a degree or master's for 1 year in UIA to get that Sharia law master's or degree, I'm not sure. But then once I've completed my studying in UiTM SHAH and UIA, then I'm thinking of going to London. Because if you guys know, if you were to study in London is a place where a lot of awesome people go and study there. And I don't care what people say. Oh, it doesn't matter where you study, as long as you study there and you work really hard, you'll become somebody in the near future. I don't care about that. I still want to go to London. I want to go to that city. I want to be there and study there and be part of something greater among those prominent, famous people in Malaysia. Because Tunku Abdul Rahman, he studied law in London. You have Raja Azlan Shah, he studied in London. You have so many amazing people in Malaysia studying in London, particularly in the law field, and then return back to Malaysia. That is when I'll be returning back and be practicing in any random firms or notaries and gain any experience before eventually I'll be establishing my very own law firm. Before I get to that, I need to study really hard for degree law in UiTM SHAH, because right now I'm trying to maintain my pointer. I'm trying to improve my pointer. I want to get that first class degree from the vice chancellor. I want to go up on stage and be in front of so many hundreds of people in the Dewan Tuan Chancery. I don't care. I want to be up there. I want to be up on stage taking a scroll. I want to go up there and prove myself that I actually have a purpose in life. I want to show myself, and I'm not living to know that I'm having a miserable, sad life, but a life which has a beautiful ending, a life that I know that I'll become something in the future. Okay, the next question comes from Afikmi. And he said, 200 subs tu beli hahaha. I ingat lawak ke? Memang tak ah. So the next question comes from Daus Omar, and he asked, Aman, sayang Daus tak? Jawab dengan ikhlas. Saja nak tahu. Tak, aku tak sayang kau pun. Blah blah blah. I'm just kidding. And I hope that we can meet again. Perhaps dekat pintu syurga, pintu jannah, ya. Mat Pravs DRK 000_, and they asked about my SPM results. Okay guys, why do you guys need to know my SPM results? I'm not that smart person lah, to be honest. I'm not a genius. I'm not a child prodigy. I'm not some sort of guy with a very high IQ. In school, nobody thought that I was a smart person. Nobody wanted to come up to me and ask me, oh Aman, how do you answer this mathematics question? Oh Aman, how do you complete this homework in science, biology, physics, and chemistry? Nobody ever came up to me during high school and middle school to ask me those questions. And I'm quite surprised when I entered degree and when I entered foundation. Everybody instantly thought and think that I am a born genius. Everybody started asking me how to do this assignment. Everybody started asking me how to answer this question, how to do past year questions, how to just do absolutely everything about anything related to law when I entered into foundation and degree. It really shocked me, and I felt that I am actually somebody, and I actually felt that when people began to ask me questions and think that I can actually contribute and help people, I really felt appreciated and happy for once, because I never felt that before when I was in high school, when I was in middle school. I'm really happy about that, and you guys should be concerned about your own SPM result. You guys should be concerned about your CGPA and just concerned about your own academic performance. Because why? You shouldn't be comparing yourself with others, because what you should be doing is you should be comparing your past self with your current self. Even though you guys don't have such a good SPM result, you guys should know that it is not the end of the road. There's so much more in store for you. There's so much opportunities that you guys can snatch in the near future, and you guys should be relying too much on your SPM. I know that SPM is a ticket, a requirement for you to go to higher tertiary education. Just hear it for once, because once you're in foundation and once you're in degree or diploma or any higher forms or tertiary education, if you guys just finish your SPM, I wish the best of luck to you guys, so that you guys can pursue your education and go to higher tertiary education, and I pray that you guys will succeed very much in life. Thank you. Okay, the next question comes from Aisha Majid, and she said, "Macam mana nak speak English with accent fluently?" And then I can't see what's underneath as usual. So in order to answer the question, okay, bontot aku sakit, jalan-jalan sikit. Okay, to answer that question, how to be fluent in English and have that accent. There's no clear way of actually learning a particular language, because to be honest, I've tried to learn German, I've tried to learn Arabic, I've tried to learn Mandarin throughout my whole life. It's really hard to learn those languages, because you need to start off with a proper channel, an early start off, because I began learning and be comfortable around the English language when I was only 4 years old. I'm not trying to say that it's not too late to learn a particular language, because again, learning a language comes with practice, patience, and repetition. For now, I'm not trying to say that it's kind of late to learn English, but you guys should definitely start now, because there are so many ways that you guys can learn a language. For example, like what I did, I will usually listen to a lot of music and I watch some movies, or I will try to find the lyrics of the music. I'll try to translate it. I try to build sentences. I try to speak and read it. Alright guys, we just got back home and we're going to be answering the last two questions. And this one comes from Sharifa Masura, and she asked, it's not really a question, but could you subscribe to my channel? I only have 1 sub, something like that. And I already subscribed to your channel, so done subscribing. And the final question comes from Amir Ashraf, and he asked, who's your crush? Well, I actually don't have a crush right now, and I think I'll never be having one anytime soon, because I actually used to have a lot of crushes in foundation and when I was in school, but right now in degree, I think it's kind of pointless and useless to have one, and it's not even that practical, because I don't know, I just felt that I already gave up in finding a girl. I'm not trying to say that I'm gay right now. I'm just saying that I'm not interested in any relationship or anything. I'm still straight, by the way, because I'm just focusing on achieving my goals first, and then when I am able to achieve my goals, able to fulfill my ambitions, fly to London, get first class degree, only then I can prove myself that I am able to take care of anak orang, okay? Able to build my own household, my career and family, stuff like that, and take care of this girl or women in the future. Because I'm quite surprised that a lot of guys are able to find a girlfriend in degree. I mean, I don't know, but it's kind of much malua. It's kind of embarrassing that when you go out with a girl, you're using your parents' money to buy the food, to buy the gifts and stuff like that, and the duit minyak. All of that comes from your parents' money. Unless you get that money, you make the money by yourself, that's entirely a different story. And I'm not really interested in finding a relationship. I already gave up, it's kind of pointless, and that's pretty much it. So again, thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout 5 years with me. I started doing YouTube back in 2015. I only became quite active in YouTube only in 2018, where I've already finished my PT3 and SPM, and I'm really looking forward to making more content. And so I really hope that you guys can continue to support me. Give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to Abros313. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next few videos.